fiddle players have this community, and it seems like you were part of that from a young age and learning by ear, and that just had to have been a huge part of your learning experience. Like what do you think that did for your music?
Everything, really. Like, it's why I wanted to be a musician because it
Yeah.
was so fun. It exposed me to all these different styles and also the people that were then so generous with their time, like Bruce and Daryl. And just like the community, it was like, okay, this is fun. Like there are other kids that are into it, and we can stay up late and play tunes, and there's dancing and all of that stuff together.
I love that you used the word fun because that's not, I mean, when you think of a music education, that's so sweet though. Because, it's like the thing I was talking about with Trishka earlier, and the thing that sometimes gets a little blurry when you become a professional musician is just the fun, the emoting, and I have to remind myself of that sometimes. Like this doesn't matter as much as you might think it does, but it's different for me, right? Because like I started playing when I was 18. I didn't play music all through high school. Got my first banjo when I was heading off to college, and sometimes I look at musicians like yourself who started when they were really young. Jeremy, our fiddle player, he's the same way. He started playing when he was like 4 years old,
Mhm.
and there's a baseline connection with the instrument, a baseline kind of like, this is what I do all around, sort of like self-assurance that comes from like starting really, really young. Do you feel like that's true?
Probably, yeah. And I think for the stringed instruments, it's definitely helpful. But I think there's all different ways, and people have really different ways of connecting to music. And but the like other side of it, of like the how I view the grass being greener, is like you come to it more like of your own volition. Like I was so young,
Totally.
it was just like it just happened, and it was just fun, so we kept doing it. But I think there's like more potential for burnout with
Mm,
that timeline. Whereas when you come to it later, you're like, you know what you're choosing.